They had spent centuries mapping the heavens until one quiet book threatened to tear the sky apart. Imagine the night sky in the early 1500s. No light pollution, stars sharp as broken glass. To scholars, this sky was not a mystery, it was settled truth. The earth stood unmoving at the center of everything. The sun, the moon, the planets, the stars themselves all circled humankind like obedient servants. This wasn't just science, it was comfort, order, meaning. And then, in 1543, a book appeared. Printed in Nuremberg, bound in plain pages, it didn't shout. It didn't accuse. It simply suggested something unthinkable. Maybe the earth was moving. Maybe it wasn't the center at all. Its author, Nicolaus Copernicus, had spent decades watching the heavens in silence. He knew what his calculations implied. If he was right, then generations of the smartest minds alive were wrong. Not slightly wrong, fundamentally wrong. For years, he hesitated. This wasn't fear of criticism, it was fear of chaos. If Earth moved, what else might fall apart? Philosophy, theology, humanity's place in the cosmos. The book finally went to print as Copernicus lay dying. Legend says he received a copy on his deathbed, fingers too weak to turn the pages. He would never see the reaction. At first, the world barely noticed, but among astronomers, something unsettling began to spread. The math worked. The strange backward motion of planets, long explained by increasingly desperate adjustments, suddenly made sense. The sky grew simpler, cleaner, more elegant. And that was the problem. Because elegance can be dangerous. If Earth was just another planet circling the sun, then humanity was no longer at the center of creation. We were passengers, not anchors, moving through space without feeling it, spinning, drifting, falling, constantly. That realization didn't arrive all at once. It crept in, through margins of books, quiet letters, late-night observations. Each calculation whispered the same terrifying thought: the universe does not revolve around us. This was the moment science learned a painful lesson, that truth does not care about tradition, that being wrong isn't failure, but resistance to being wrong is. Copernicus didn't overthrow the old world in a single stroke, but he cracked it. And through that crack poured Galileo, Kepler, Newton, and eventually us, staring back at Earth from the void, knowing it moves. Not because we feel it, but because we finally dared to accept it. If this story made you pause, question, or see the world a little differently, help the channel grow. Like the video, share it with someone who loves big ideas, subscribe for more stories like this, and tell us in the comments, what belief do you think humanity will have to let go of next?